the narcissistic abuse
good.
because of Louis. She went through hell with him. So, and every time that she was going after he's going after one of these ladies, they went and had, Vanessa's like, yeah, he's really dangerous. Like, this is everything he's done. And he's also still going after me. He hired 2 fake patients. Again, if you can go to Laura Lee, why can't we talk to Vanessa? Why can't Marge talk to Vanessa? And first of all, it was Jackie who first did it. So it's okay. So if you're going to, and Carrie Ann, Teresa's assistant, still is the one who made that thing to the FBI. There's this whole thing that I was reading off that Dana has. It's on Twitter, and it's all these allegations about poisoning Teresa. This is why she's so thin. We think that he's poisoning her. This is her assistant, and it's actually supposed to be alleged. It's all anonymous, this thing, but it's not anonymous because it's Carrie Ann that did it. Carrie Ann is Teresa's assistant. Anybody hear what I'm saying? She has a whole.
So do you know the dates of all this information was documented?
Just
Are
recently.
there dates?
It's on Dana's page. I'll pull it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all recent. But it's like everything that's been in the list since he's been around. Everything that they found out. It was like somebody got a private investigator, and I said a long time ago. Now I've only said this to 2 people, Kim D and Dana, and I actually maybe said a little bit out here. I said the only thing he has left is her life insurance, and I said she better not eat what he serves her. And I said I swear and then she started losing a lot of weight. I said she better just not eat what he serves her. You know what I mean? And then she started losing a lot of weight. And then now they're saying that. And so in this thing that they sent to the FBI has the things about the pictures, AI pictures, the Melissa Pfeister of the Giudice girls. Did you hear about that? You didn't hear about that?
No. I am behind. No, I haven't. Because I've been so like out of the loop the past few days, back and forth with the hospital.
Melissa Pfeister.
What's going on?
They've been fucking with Melissa Pfeister since BravoCon. And then you know how they stopped the podcast. They're still messing with her. They're separated. She was getting in her DMs AI nudes of the Giudice girls.
Oh my God.
Yes. And they think Louis doing it. This is bad.
Oh,
this came out.
That's horrible. If that is, oh my God. And oh geez. I hope to God that's not him doing that.
I feel I did a whole live. I had to do a whole separate live because I said I can't believe this. They weren't debunked. Who said it was debunked?
That's wild.
It's not debunked. Not the FBI has it. It's not debunked. I didn't hear that. It's not debunked, and it's true. It's in the FBI. Okay, so there's also the FBI has also whatever they're doing investigation and they have this picture. They're going to find out where they came from. And they're still. Why would somebody do that? And okay, if you have them, have AI, wild. That's disgusting. And Teresa knows about this. And the fact that they're at the wedding, Marcello, whatever his name is, Marcello, the guy who owns Lavinia, whatever, they're at his wedding. Mm-hmm. The man who stole all that money from all these people, Vinivia, whatever, they're at his wedding. Teresa chose to go to his wedding. The person who has not paid these people.
See, things just aren't adding up.
It adds up. It's all a grift. He's a loser. It's a leadless grift in the Vinivia because you give the information. That's all he's ever done. That's what Jen Shaw went to prison for in Jersey. Like, okay, fine, let the guys up. But the sick shit coming from Carrie Ann, somebody's been around her and around her and Louis. If she's saying it, I trust everything she's saying. Most of the things she said is true. Has come true. They are going after, cast members. We found that out. They did harass Melissa Pfeister. Like, I mean, it's just a lot. Like there's so much. And the thing about the Mercedes is in there. So for her to have them, if she really is stressed out about Marge having Vanessa or talking to Vanessa and things about Lily being exposed, you don't think this shit should, and him to say, the lawyer said she's more stressed out about this than she was about prison. What?
I was like, that was a reach. That was a big time reach.
Let that go.
You can't be serious.
He's more stressed about Marge. It's all Marge's fault, everybody. It's all Marge's fault that all this is happening. And she's not stressed out about the stuff with Melissa Pfeister. She should be disgusted somebody sending those pictures and harassing Melissa Pfeister. Not only the fact that we have her on DM saying to do it, telling people to harass her, period, and Jim Leonard harassed all these people. And then also, not about the pictures, but then all of a sudden, a bunch of harassment, and then all of a sudden these pictures show up, and you're going to think that just the pictures aren't them. Everything else is them. You know what I mean? They're making up this. That's so disgusting. And everybody warned us about it. They're like, he's gonna like something with the girls. And I'm like, no way. He wouldn't do nothing he would never do anything like that. That's just, and if he did, he wouldn't say it out loud. And then you find out that he's having pool parties and he's having the girls in bikinis over there, all the girls' friends. And did you notice that Gia hasn't talked to him? He says hi to Gia. You guys got to watch the scenes. Gia has not spoken to Louis on camera. Not one time.
I've not noticed. I'll go back and rewatch.
She talks to her mom, but she never said. She walked in the room. She said hi to him, and she didn't say hi to Louis. She said hi to her mom, but not Louis. She has not.
I did not catch that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, she's not a stupid girl. I mean, the fact that he never paid off the goddamn Mercedes. Are you serious? Like what? And and you want to have a whole discussion about what you think Marge is doing wrong. It's not even illegal what she did. She's allowed to speak to Vanessa. And
yeah, absolutely.
That Vanessa was using Marge, or Marge was using Vanessa, whatever, to get out information about it. So she thinks that Marge was Vanessa's mouthpiece because Vanessa was told she couldn't talk about Louis. Marge never said anything that wasn't already out about Louis, and nothing she said. She never talked to Vanessa about anything except for what Louis said to her son. I mean, that's all they talked about. So there wasn't anything out there. Louis did that to her son. She's allowed to tell everybody on the couch that he did that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if you have the truth, so if Teresa can bring up truths and stuff about that's not on the show and break the fourth wall and have envelopes of proof about Marge, then we have proof that he called her son, and we have proof that he called John Fuda's wife. Please clarify what. Hold on. Please clarify the story.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, Mayor, I do want to talk about the car. I'm glad Mayor brought that up.
$100,000 Mercedes. They take a picture of it. Merry Christmas. Thank you, babe. Take a picture. It gets stolen, allegedly. Well, then they check. They collect $100,000 from the insurance company, and then don't pay the Mercedes people. They keep the check. So that's called insurance fraud. You're not allowed to do that. Well, you cannot pay it off. That's going to be considered like a repo. But when they find out that you actually literally had the car stolen, so listen, let them find out that because he never paid it off that they actually did it. Listen, in that FBI thing, it says they have a long driveway with a gate. How the hell did her fucking car get stolen?
I have a bad feeling about all this. And why do I have a bad feeling that she can? Is he going to get her to go to jail again? Is he going to make her go to prison? Is he going to get her locked up again? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
I'm concerned. Yes. I'm concerned for her kids.
She has no house in her name. So anyway, but he wants to do these videos. He's going to try to do a warrior camp. So he takes the $100,000, then he remortgages the house in March.
Right. And then I did see. I think Christy Balls had made a reel about that. I did see that.
So you have to pay that. So if you don't have a job, then So yeah, and so the lady. The only thing I can tell you, what I think, my opinion, is the chick that her husband owns all the gas stations and garages, knows where those two cars are, knows where Jenny Aiden's car is. So Dolores' Porsche gets stolen. I think that was actually stolen. And then she saw how the insurance money got insurance money, blah, blah, blah. And if you own it, you don't got to pay it off, but you cannot, so they say, oh, well, that's easy. So let's get your car stolen, Teresa or Jennifer. You know what I mean? They did it. It happened twice. Right. What are the chances of just Jennifer Aiden's Mercedes and Teresa's Mercedes? Long driveways with gates at the end. And I mean long ass driveway. No cameras. You didn't hear somebody taking your effing car. Come on. Again.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't. So you don't make payments. You're supposed to pay it off with the insurance money. If you don't, then you get called, goes on your credit. But the fact that it was stolen, it's supposed to go right to the insurance company, but it didn't. But let them find out that it was stolen. They're investigating it now, along with the AI pictures, and we don't have to. Bravo, the proof of Teresa being a Von Teese is right there. We don't need to prove it, Teresa. We already have all the receipts are there. So it's you in the DMs. It's your friend, your little disgusting clown of a fucking lawyer, Jim. I live in Camden County. He's a joke here. He is a fucking joke. That's why he's not here any longer. They think that he wants to be the housewife. The fact that everything is just. What do you think? I mean, like, you disagree with me? Like, it's obviously him. It's all his doing and her doing. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know. The fact that we couldn't even get, so they have to have the guys' night and they have to separate them. And if it wasn't for,
like I said, just something is off. Like,
well, he's a grifter. That's what's off. His situationships only last 2 or 3 years. If you look at his past, he hasn't been in a relationship longer than 3 or 4 years. Not even his ex-wife. He lies about that shit. He tortured her. Is my Wi-Fi going out or yours? I hope it's not mine. Is everybody? Are we there? Tim, are you there?
It's mine. Yeah, it's mine. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I can see it.
He wants to do these devotional things.
It's on my end. Hopefully it comes right back.
You're back now, I think. Yeah, you're back now. Are you there?
I'm here.
You there? Anyway, okay.
I apologize. I know it's my Wi-Fi. I've been having some.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Do you want to try to go out and come back in?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll get out and come right back.
Okay. I think she could do it. Yeah. Okay. She'll come back in. Yeah. I mean, he changes voice. I didn't know. Said we're not going to bring her name up, but this is what she did, and then Louis having a little thing in the basement. It's like, you really are going to say that the whole problem is Marge? Then you're like, if you read it, I don't care. Bravo docket, they're going to come out with a part 2. And again, I was going to read here. Kim's back. It still says not connected though. I think mine's okay. He's just, Teresa has to knock it. Like, that didn't age well, because listen, when we find out that literally, like, you're what are you going to say when you think Carrie Ann's been talking to her too? You find out that your best friend Jackie. So why are you mad you're going to be mad at Marge, but you're not mad at Jackie? Jackie's the one that had her at the house. Like, Jackie legit had her at the house. And it's like, my Wi-Fi is not going to. Is everything okay? You guys can see me okay, right? I feel like my Wi-Fi is going out. If it is, let me know. I'm going to plug in the, give me 1 second. I can plug something else in, because I didn't realize I could hook up this, like, phone thing. Because I don't know if mine's going out. So bad. But yeah, so Jackie definitely had Vanessa over to find out, because over the whole Evan thing, like, she was pissed. She was going to get her back. And she was the one that was talking to Vanessa this whole time. So it's like, that's why they called her Jackie Judas. That's the whole Jackie Judas thing. That's where that came from, and why it came from that. And why we said that. And I didn't realize it at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, she's going to have to turn on Teresa. Someone's going to have to. But you notice that just even though she's Jackie Judas, Teresa's not turning on her. Okay, my Wi-Fi should be fine. All right. Okay. Hi, Kim. Can everybody go to subscribe, all that stuff to mine? Kim too. If somebody can put Pop Culture Green Room in there. When her internet comes back, I'll have her come back up. But yeah. So I didn't know what it was that had John in his had an allergic reaction. I was worried for him because, like I said, I've seen people, they go into like this called Stryzer, where they go where they can't breathe, and it sounds really bad. But I'm surprised the paramedics knew that he had an EpiPen, and they gave him the EpiPen, and he still didn't go to the hospital. And I was surprised that the paramedics were like okay with that, but. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as bad as he thought it was going to be, but I don't know. But he didn't want the cops. I get it. I mean, I was like upset with him that he didn't want to take care of it. But I mean, again, everybody said now, Louis. I don't think that they're recasting. What I hear is that Jennifer's definitely out. But when when Andy says that they're going to, not reboot it, but what do you say? Like, have it's going to look a different way or whatever. It's going to be, that doesn't mean they're going to get rid of the people that are there. They're just going to get rid of the toxicity, and here's her channel right there. But, I'm so upset that I can't get is my Twitter on? Nope. I can't believe that won't let me be live on Twitter. Instagram. I want to say hello to you guys again. You guys know that we're talking about Jersey. Everything's so slow. Oh wait, Kim. Hold on. Is this device not connected? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh my God, Melissa Gorgeous. I didn't see you over here. You know that I can't. Okay, so guys, on Instagram, Melissa Gorga fans, I love her, guys. I cannot see your comments. Can you come over on Instagram so we can see them? So they can see, because you have a lot. She knows everything, guys. She's the one who was fighting with Jen Eden. So come over on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Twitter. Oh God, listen, Krista, shut up. Come over on YouTube. Sorry, in the comment section so we can talk to you and hear back. Kim's back. Okay, so guys, I want her to come over here. Hopefully she knows, because I can't see her. I'm so upset. She was talking real. She knows everything about all this stuff. She's yeah.
Sorry about that. My internet. Hopefully it's better.
Okay. But I want Melissa Gorga's fans. She's Melissa Gorga's fans on Instagram to please come over. Remember we were going through her stories. Her and Chrissy Balls are the ones that are always talking about, and Gabrielle, the ones that are always talking about. Hey, Bug. Subscribe to my friend Bug. Can you put your thing in there? Everybody, listen, everybody's coming in. I love you guys.
Hello.
But yeah. So Frank was back. Thank God Frank came back this episode. I'm just listen.
Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy to see Frank. Happy for Frank.
I know. And the fact that, like, you know, they get paid too. So how you just can't recast it. You know, I liked how Joey was peeing in the peeing in the bathroom.
And that's the thing. Like you said, you can't, it's going to be a hard thing to do. And then so it's a new and a fresh face. And it's like, I don't know. I think if they could just get rid of Teresa and Jennifer. Well, but then again, too, like you said, you could see Jennifer getting along well with everyone when Teresa wasn't around. So it's
exactly
what is going to happen.
Listen, I feel like if you're going to get rid of Jennifer Aiden, it's going to be because of the screeners.
Teresa should move to California.
Should what? Teresa should what?
I was thinking maybe Teresa should just move to California. It seems like that's where she and Louie are kind of headed though. Like she wants to start a new life out there. Maybe she'll end up on one of the shows out there. Go to your Vinia office, whatever it's called. Yeah, Bug, you have it. You do have a link. When you go to your YouTube, it'll share your channel and then get your link and then you can put it in there. Hey Krista, there's new people in here. That's my name, so obviously you know that. But what are you guys saying in the chat? I hear an echo. Okay, oh, is it on my end? Am I echoing? Yes. Oh, okay. It might be my microphone. Let's see.
It's your tab. You probably have an extra tab open.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, maybe so. Okay. Close.
Just keep this.
Okay. Is it still echoing?
Okay. Yeah. Sounds fine now, right? Yeah, we're good. You closed it, right? Yeah, it sounds like you closed it. I don't hear myself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Okay. So we're talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey, new people that are coming in. Thank you for being here. I don't know what that you're talking about. I don't know what that you're talking about. It was cool. I still hear me.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see here. Do I need to restart and come back out? Or close and come back out?
I don't care. It's because I'm on a delay, so you definitely don't have it. You don't have a YouTube. Do you have your phone open with YouTube on or anything? Anything open?
Nope. Everything's closed.
Open? See, now I'm not hearing it. No. I'm not hearing it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you hear me?
That's so weird. Okay.
Maybe we're on a delay.
I hear you just fine.
Oh, okay. We're not on a delay. And closed YouTube. I know. Now I don't hear it. It's only sometimes when you sit me. I don't know. Something happens when you sit further. I don't. All right, I don't hear it now.
Oh, so should I sit closer like this?
I don't know. We're not on delay though, right? You hear me right? Okay.
Yep, I hear you. No delay.
So anyway, well, here it comes again. Maybe it's me.
It's so weird. Because I don't have anything else open. All I have is my StreamYard.
In the chat, you guys hear an echo? Just tell me. I hear an echo. God darn it. Why do I have an echo? It's not me, right? I don't have anything else open. All right, let me see on Instagram. Melissa Gorga fans, please come over to YouTube before the hour's over. Kim, I don't hear it now.
For sure. Okay, good. Because I would hate so much if I came here and I ruined your life.
No, it's not ruining it. No. I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure they're not hearing it either. And I'm so upset that my Twitter they will not let me link to my Twitter for some reason. Remember how
I've even tried to link mine to Twitter. I haven't done that yet. I'm still trying to explore.
That's where a lot of my people come from. So I'm really I don't know what's happening right now. But anyway,
I need to get the ball rolling on Twitter also.
Because that's where a lot of New Jersey people are talking. That's a lot of that's where Gabriella's receipts are, all on Twitter. And
got it.
We've already seen. So, but I love the fact that Joey was peeing in the bathroom with peeing in the bathroom with him.
No qualms. He's just rolled up in there, and he's just pissing in the toilet. Didn't care. Everybody else is back and forth in there, and he's like, "Hey, I want to eat. You want to stay and eat?"
I know.
But I love that. I love that they offered food. They fed the first responders. That was so sweet. I loved that.
I know, that was awesome too. That's how they are. That's how Jersey is. So I mean, I don't know. I'd like to also too they had what did they? He was offering them steaks and stuff, right? Did they stay? I didn't think they stay and eat.
They did. They stayed and ate. Yeah, they should. They, of course, their faces were blurred out, but yeah, they sat and they stayed and they ate, and I love that. That made my heart so happy because my brother was a police officer for years on the SWAT team. He still with law enforcement, just on an higher scale now. But he used to talk about how every now and then, because he was outside New Orleans, people would do friendly stuff like that and nice things for the police officers and stuff. I thought that was really cool. That's what that reminded me of.
I know. So all right, so we get Teresa's house, right? And stupid asshole Jim comes, and he's like, now this is before the flowers get here, okay? And I'm dying because I didn't I saw the flowers in the preview, but I was like, no way did she send these flowers. But I swear, so this asshole gets here and he starts with this whole thing about, I've had this history with Teresa. Hey, Larja, I've taken care of her since she went to prison. And I'm with her. I take care of her family. And she's just been more stressed out about this. Is how he starts the conversation with these ladies. She's been more stressed out about this than before she went to prison. I'm like, oh my God. What did you do, Marge? Marge? Oh my God, Marge, what did you do? So the $400,000 you spent trying to prove that Marge is the fault. It's Marge's fault also that you spent the $400,000 defending Louis. I'm so confused. So
that made me fall out. I was like,
how much more money they're going to spend?
There's no way.
Now that the court has been
from which went to prison.
Now she found out the court's corrupted, and he really was, and that he was doing all this. Like, how much more money is she spending? You think, and she's more stressed out about that than prison. Prison.
So come on now.
You know why? You know why? Because it was God's fault. Remember, it was God's fault. She went to prison, not hers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was God's fault.
It wasn't her fault. It's God's fault. She was mad at God. Remember? But the whole fact. Okay, so my history with Teresa. It's do you want to fuck her or what? What is wrong? Are you stupid? And this is the thing. Not only did Jim know about Vanessa and the girl, what's her name? The assistant. God damn it, what's her name? Whatever the assistant.
Oh, was it Carrie? Carrie
Ann. Jim Lennon knew about Carrie Ann and said to Melissa, don't you say anything. Don't you? And when she told Teresa acted like, I don't know. Teresa called Jim, and it was Jim yelled at Gabriella, don't you ever tell her stuff like that. And it's wait, what? First of all, the fact that you see that should be a red flag, not Marge, because you're not friends with Marge. You know what I mean? So it's I want to know. So how dare you, Jim, come over and tell the other ladies, oh, you can't talk. That's what Margaret's done. This is so bad. And Teresa's what did she say? It'll blow your fucking. She said, oh my girl, no, guys, it'll make your head spinning. Your head will be spinning. It's okay.
And I loved everyone's reaction. Yeah. Everyone's reaction was just
okay.
It was hysterical. It was a huge downward inflection.
The whole time, guys, This can make your fucking head spin, guys. I've been so stressed out about this. James, Teresa, Jesus Christ. She's like, Margaret. Margaret is the one. She has been literally telling everybody through Margaret. Margaret's the one thing telling everybody about Louis' stuff and Louis that, and everybody's like, oh, really? It's like, huh? And in the middle of all of this, right? In the middle of her saying this dumbass thing that make her fucking head spin, here comes a flower arrangement. And Teresa's like, it's from Marge. Fucking send it away. When she said, fucking put it down the driveway. She's like, Marge is sending me flowers. You know why? She said, Marge is spinning. Marge is trying to apologize. Marge knows she's caught her spinning. She's spinning, Teresa. She said literally your death of your dignity, because honestly, you look like idiots doing this. This is ridiculous.
Right.
Where you say this is all Marge's fault. I like, okay. So when the doorbell comes, and it's like, first of all, Danielle's trying not to laugh. They're all like, Jesus, because it is gangster. It is really gangster. Like, you're really going to sit there and say, first of all, you send out that letter in the middle of the season, which is ridiculous. Where was your head when you sent this letter out? You should have attached everything you've done. And I'm sorry for this, and this. But no. But it's not Margaret's fault. Because you forget, Teresa, that you went to lunch with Laura Lee, her ex-best friend. You also reached out to John Food's ex. So, like, what are you talking about? So why did you spend $400,000 trying to prove that? Really? And it was like, and now your
minds want to know, because I know mine wants to know.
Louis won. She's crazy. Louis won. And it's like, this is what Gia said everybody is going to be like, oh, wait till they hear it, Mom. Wait till they hear what Marge did. They're going to take your side.
And it was purely crickets.
Like, it was crickets. Us, right? Teresa, and then even Jennifer Aidens like Jennifer Aidens like, Teresa, you can't even talk right. You're so upset about this. It's like, where in this fucking filing does it say that it is that Marge did this? How about Jackie? Why are we not talking about the Jackie, the one sitting right there, the one who said that fucking Dolores was a slob behind Dolores's back? Why are we not calling Jackie the fuck out? Which they're going to do next week. So it's like, really, Jackie, you had this.
So they are going to call her out next week.
Yes,
okay.
They are going to call her out. That's why you see her walking away like with her head down. Because you know what? Dolores called it. You're not our cup of, like, you're literally not cut from the same cloth. I've been saying this for years. Her and Jennifer Aiden, we're just not cut from the same cloth. Like, where are you from? Because it's not Jersey. You know what I mean? But, and then also when Dolores tells everybody we're not going on the cast trip, I think everybody realized, they thought probably that it was because of them. But like, she's like, no, they burnt down. I'm glad. I think everybody was like grateful that the house burnt down. You know?
So what are the chances? I feel like it was like such an omen. It was pretty much look, everything's going to shit.
Like, the only problem is Teresa. You know what I mean? But it was an omen. It was definitely an omen. Because like, that wasn't going to happen. First of all, but then again, everybody, if Teresa was in her own house, that's what they did at BravoCon. Then she's the fucking problem. If she's always got to be separated from everybody, she is the problem. Every season, every episode, she's not with everybody else because she's the problem. She made it. She made it so nobody wants to fucking be around her. And you know why? Because you have people threatening people's kids. And then you have other people, getting John Fuda's ex-wife involved. Then you have people calling him a drug addict. You did all this, Teresa, not anybody else. And this whole thing with Vanessa, he's obsessed with his ex-fiance. Why is he still going after her? Why did he have to get into her fucking computer and stuff? Like,
he hasn't stopped. And like, clearly he's not moving on. So it's there's. He just has like he's hell bent. He's got a vendetta.
Because narcissists, what they do is their abuse. Part of their abuse is literally torturing the person that hurt them. He didn't leave her; she left him. So he was with Teresa like 3 months later. So not even 3 months later. So it's like. And then literally after they're married, he's sending fake patients to her work behind Teresa's back, and then denying it to her, and then getting caught, and then she doesn't even get granted this fucking restraining order because he decided to be corrupt and pay off the judge. Like, really? And Teresa's going to still blame everybody else. How is this everybody else's fault? He is in love with her.
Right.
He was only with Teresa 6 months later.
It's the only explanation that makes sense to me.
Exactly. Why do you care what she says about you?
He can't let go.
Literally, the patients are asking her questions like, "Would you get back with him?" So, what do you mean? Like, what happened? Fucking interpret that as anything other than him stalking her and wanting to know what she's doing. fell in love with him.
Yeah, I wonder. So I wonder how Teresa feels. Like, I wonder how she feels. I wonder if she's in denial about it. I feel like you think she's in denial.
Obviously, because she's still blaming fucking Marge. She knows about it. She's still blaming Marge. Mm-hmm. It's Marge's fault. She says nothing about the fake patients. Why he did it? They're trying to make it sound like it's because they wanted to see if she was a psycho, if Vanessa was still psychotic. He wanted to see if he's still in love with her. Like, that's what you had the fake patients asking. So why, Teresa, that's why you're so sick. Admit that's why you're so sick. It's not because of that. It's because he's in love with Vanessa and you know it. And you want to blame everybody else. And now you're blaming yourself. You're blaming the show for everybody going after him. Yeah. But you know what? He made Vanessa fucking relevant by still fucking literally going after her, like having fake patients. Like, come on. Nobody knew who she was when she came around. So,
oh my goodness. Oh boy. Louis the love bomber.
He love bombed Teresa. Exactly. Nobody moves on faster.
Oh my gosh. Oh God.
She probably did some toxic shit with Louis, because when you're with somebody like that, they turn you into a crazy person. So anything that's in that Bravo docket that says she was crazy, psychotic, she probably did it before when they were together. She ran from the wedding. That was the one thing she did right. And you're still gonna blame her? Mm-hmm. It's like crazy. You know what I mean? But
it is, yeah.
What do you think they're gonna do about the show? Like, what is your opinion?
I think they're going to end up rebooting it, and I honestly think they're going to find other avenues to put the women, to keep them with paychecks and money in their pockets. I think they're going to find like other, like maybe like another like Ultimate Girls Trip, or like how they've got this spinoff with like the dating show now that's coming on. I think they're going to find little things like that and to kind of help them out.
Why break up the cast though? So you're just gonna get rid of New Jersey altogether? It's like one of the highest rated shows, one of the highest rated franchises. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And that's why I feel like that's part of the reason why they've kept Teresa for so long.
But she's the one
they let her fly under the radar because.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think now they're finally seeing. I think they're finally seeing what needs to be done. It's just. But how could it really function now? And
what do you think?
It was hard.
Why do you think it wouldn't function without Teresa? There's 7 other ladies that have all kinds of.
It could definitely function without Teresa. Oh, okay. I mean, like it's been hard for it to function when there's such a feud where it's like more like when Melissa and Teresa don't want to film with each other, and it's been like this for years. It doesn't work for so long after.
But that is not a problem. They are filming together. They're not refusing to film together. They film together all season. That's not a problem. So, like, that's not a problem. They're not fighting. They're filming together. There's no problem.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, okay, you're right. So, it's just like they're not talking. I guess they're not communicating really.
So why would you want them to though? They're not. Yeah. We don't want them to. Why would you want them to talk? What if Teresa said? You know what I mean? They're not going to make up. But it's not because of Melissa or Joe. It's because of what Teresa did.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No. For sure. Yeah.
If my son thinks he's not a Gorga, no, I'm not going to forgive you. I'm sorry, but we can film together. But this time, there's no going back to being friends again. So nobody worry about them getting that. That's right.
Not that's all said and done.
The show's not going to revolve around them fighting any longer. That's a done fucking deal. Teresa,
right. That's what I was trying to say. You said it right. You said it correctly. It's like
it's okay.
This show can only revolve around them fighting for so long. You said it correctly.
I know. And the thing is, they did. And the thing is, and that's what everybody was okay when we could like have the cotton candy fighting. We weren't talking to people. We weren't calling people kids. We weren't telling people, but my son's not a Gorga. We weren't doing things like that. We weren't doing Von Teese things one season after season.
True. Yeah.
And then, like Melissa said, I feel free now because I don't have to worry about faking it because she's so evil to us. And, you know, she can forgive because she has no soul. Nothing hurts Teresa. So she can move on and make everybody else look bad for not moving on. So it's like you want to make everybody else look bad for not moving on, but you literally are, because you have no heart. Nobody's going to move on with you. Like you have, you're doing that. So, you know, like the show, I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, I just feel like the girls, you know what? I think it's going to be on hold, but like I feel like she's going to have to go after what Louis is going to say on the finale. Like there's no coming back from that. He actually admits all the Marge stuff, even though they knew it already. And Annie's been saying, I don't like the toxicity. I can't believe that it got like this. Blah blah blah. And he's saying like I can't do anything. You know what I mean? And the person that did this with Teresa and Louis and Jim, because he said it. The lawyer that he said it. So, and there's no reason to punish the other ladies. You cannot recast it. You can do maybe maybe you can do a legacy and have
legacy
come back, put Marge on legacy, Dolores on legacy, and then have the younger lady like Danielle and Rachel, and get rid of Jackie and get rid of Jen Fessler. I mean, just, it just, or maybe have them, I don't know. But you have all kinds of content with Rachel and her family. You have content with her family. You have content with like Dolores and her situation, and Frank and Brittany. We have people.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I say Brittany. I would actually like to see Brittany come in. I think that would be cool. Wouldn't that be like, that would be a cool storyline, right? Yeah. Think about like if Brittany came into the fold and
Frankie's engaged. Like we have.
Yeah, you see
that's the family vibe. And you can bring Kathy McKaylee back if you do. Don't even
yeah. You know what I mean? I would definitely watch that. That would definitely keep me interested and contained.
Yeah. I think the numbers will go up once Teresa and all this is over with, because all everybody's seeing is what's going on behind the scenes and ruining the show. And once the show's not ruined anymore and we have just like normalcy, look what we can have. We had a slumber party, it was amazing. Like, but you can't take a show like New Jersey because it's not a city. It's the Real Housewives of New Jersey because we're so tiny.
Right.
But you cannot find ladies that don't know each other or somehow know each other and then try to do a show about them and not have the other ones coming fucking going after them like crazy. Like they will literally it'll be so toxic. But the toxicity was not in the comment section, was only Teresa's fans. Do you understand what happened last week? My episode, I was I was very scatterbrained and I couldn't get my hands about the pictures and stuff. And it was my second live. I have 49. Most of those comments are people making fun of me and going after me about my looks and stuff like that. All after my warehouse. And that's the only time that's ever happened when I was going and talking about Teresa and Louis. And it was the only comment section that ever come after me. Like, oh, stop playing with your hair and all kinds of shit. You look like a drug addict. Like crazy. It's all, and that's up. And then like everybody was sticking up for me, but I'm like, you know what? Just if you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. Just listen. You think I'm disorganized? I'm sorry. Like, I try my best, but like I'm not going to go. I'm not going to deal with her freaking people anymore. She's the only person. Her people are the only ones that go after me like that. And that was the first time it's ever happened. Why was like one of my doors is open?
And it was funny. Who was I listening to? I was listening to someone's podcast the other day, and they had mentioned they said. Aww. They said it was tree. They said the tree stumps. They said that the tree stumps are scary. I forgot who it was. It was. I know it was a male. It was whoever it was. It was a guy. It was a podcast I was listening to, and they said they were scared. Maybe it was Andy.
David Yontef has had Gabriella on every week. I probably should play a clip. I should probably play her clip because it really is really good. She's the one who's like exposed everything, and she really tells a lot.
That's right. Okay.
She tells a lot about what the absolute shit show. Oh,
she's the was it Melissa's old news account?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
She's the one that exposed Teresa and all that, and then all the other ones did it too.
Got it.
Here, I'll pull it up and I'll play it. But so David has had her on every week. Now I'm not on his Patreon, so it's only but the clips are really they say a lot. All right, hold on. Okay. But you know who that is, right? So he was with Margaret. Okay, yeah. And he says he's not on anybody's side. But all right, let's get to it. It's on YouTube. I had to pull it up on here, but I mean, okay. Melissa's old news. Okay. All right, so this is David Yontef. I think I played on here. I don't have to like fast forward it or anything, but this is her talking about the episode.
You're responsible for all the toxicity, and now that it's gotten too hot in the kitchen, this is what. So my point is, this statement has done nothing for Teresa. It's just created an online battle, which we had before, and it actually increased the toxicity, if anything. It certainly
he has Melissa's old news, so that's who they're going back to.
Dissipated. And again, that's the great thing about having no team, because you can read a statement and ask questions like, what is the motivation for this? Does anyone ask that? Well, the tree huggers are so happy with it, and the anti-Teresa people think it's whatever. I mean, Bravo has a way incorporate.
This is about the statement she put out, the orange one, okay?
Because they here, I think like a corporation. I feel corporations a lot of times don't address things. Everyone keeps saying, Kenya's not fired. She's fired. Kenya Moore is fired. She will not be back on Atlanta Housewives. The only person who is honest with you guys is me. That's why you tune in. There will not be a statement by Bravo or NBC or anyone else. They do not have to make a statement. That's the way the world is. So Bravo did not call for this because they don't want any statement out there because the damn season is over and we need to forget it ever existed while we take months and months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, I don't know, a really long time off to figure this out. Maybe it won't be that long, but they don't want to call any attention to any of this. That's the whole reason why there's not a reunion, okay? And thank you, Andy Cohen, for your the finale was so final. That is not it. Marge and Teresa and everyone else bringing out Melissa's old nose, Louis' lawsuits against Benevia, all of this, private detectives. We're not doing that again. So it's over. It's over in New Jersey. Okay? Just like Kenya is fired. So there ain't going to be no statement by Bravo. So Bravo did not single out Teresa and say, put this out. Because their way of dealing with this now in week 12, where we have one episode left, is to not comment. The same way I don't comment when people come after me. Take your opinion and... All
right, we'll do the sex.
Yeah, Jim Leonard was going to get a cut of Gia's appearances and stuff. So
did you hear that?
You know, this man collects on a lot.
Okay. Melissa Solson to talk about Jim Leonard was going to get a cut of Gia's paycheck.
I missed that.
Okay, so this is her talking to Jim about
Carrie-Anne collected a fee when she helped
Carrie-Anne
get the Danos deal for Teresa, which Louis threw in her face and harassed her over it, which is weird because, like, if Carrie-Anne helped with that Danos deal, which by the way, Teresa's no longer with Danos, but if Carrie-Anne helped broker that, whether Carrie-Anne got a cut or not, Louis should be happy that Carrie-Anne helped land a $300,000 tequila deal for his wife. So for, Louis to sit there and say, like, oh, who the fuck do you think you are, Carrie-Anne? Like, you're not the top bitch here. Sit the fuck down. Like, that shows a lot in regards to Louis' character. But you guys have to realize that these people are definitely getting paid good money, because I've always asked myself, because I've seen it, I've heard it. Louis goes in on Jim Leonard like no other. He rips him a new one every other day on the phone. Even Louis' assistant, Jessica, rips Jim Leonard a new one. They go and shout at him. They humiliate him. And I've always asked, like, why does he put up with that? Well, of course, because he's collecting on that bag. So, he ain't going anywhere. He'll take that abuse, just like Roxanne will never turn on that account because she's collecting, on her sponsors. So
sounds like
if there's something Vanessa can give them, Teresa, I'm sure they're going to accept that, advice. Just like with her brother, they're going to try to paint it as like, oh, it was admitted. Like when we see that scene of Jim Leonard telling the cast that it was admitted during Louis' trial, that Margaret Josephs and Joe Gorga were talking to Vanessa. When we see that scene, you guys, Joe Gorga, like they're going to try to paint Joe Gorga as like, oh my God, he was talking to Louis' ex and there's so much drama there. Why would he do that to his sister? He's so cruel. You guys, he was being told things and being shown receipts. He was concerned for his sister. I don't care how anyone wants to wrap it. The man was genuine, and I know they have a rocky history, but he was genuinely concerned for his sister. So that's like if someone close to you, David, you were dating someone, and someone close to you says, hey, David, like, I know you don't, want to hear about the person you're dating's ex right now, but from slashing tires to punching someone in the face, to this, to that, to this, to that.
That's what
we're concerned, David. I mean, I genuinely believe, and trust me, I disliked Joe Gorga for such a long time. But I personally, now that I see all the facts, I personally believe that Joe Gorga and Margaret Josephs were both talking to Vanessa because they were concerned, period. Right. And not even for Teresa, but maybe for themselves, because they're allowing this man to come into their vicinity. Right. He is now a part of their life. Right. So I know I would want to know who's coming around me, and if they have red flags in their past, I'd like to know if it's putting me in jeopardy in any way. So I really don't blame them, but leave it to Teresa's camp to use Margaret and Joe Gorga talking to Vanessa as a way to weaponize that and use it against him and have the fans harass him for it. Yep. It's just also twisted and distorted. And again, guys, really quick,
Here.
Like, let me just say, David,
it's Jackie.
that if Teresa's going to sit there on camera and complain that cast members were talking to an ex to attack her family and to like make Louis look like shit on TV, Teresa Giudice was doing the same thing with John Fuda.
Right.
She had someone reach out to his ex so she can bring up shit on camera and ruin the man.
What about Jackie?
For a storyline. We did that with Brittany. But yet here she is, pissed that Margaret and her brother were talking to the ex. Hypocrisy all around.
Hypocrisy all around. And this is the finale because Teresa's been saying all season, I'm going to be vindicated. I'm going to be vindicated. That's what she's talking about. That it's going to show that Margaret and Joe Gorga were contacting the ex. And she says
they
this
haven't
was her
shown
vindication.
Yeah, that's what she's referring to when she says medication, and we have yet to see it. So we've literally, I think we only got like 2 episodes left, 2 or 3. I don't remember what episode we're on, but we've got 2 episodes left. So I'd say if producers use it, we're about to see it either tonight
All right, hold on.
or
Oh no,
that's what he seems like.
you would be afraid. You would. I think she's in trouble. And I've been asked, do you think Bravo's going to fire her after they've been made aware of her leaking screeners and her plotting against the cast and Louis trying to ruin Walmart deal?
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, this is everything. She's telling David everything. And, you know,
she is.
The whole stuff with Jackie is crazy. Like, I can't even believe that, like, she's not. I hope that when Jackie gets it, Jackie just has to go. I mean, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like Jackie's trying to do everything she can to stay relevant and stay on the show. That's what it seems to me. But what bothers me is the fact that it's like she's letting Teresa, like she's still staying in her presence after all the dirt that she's talked about her and the things that she's said about her behind her back, and she basically said on camera that she's using her.
Yeah, and then wait till she finds out that Vanessa was at her house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she literally. All right, is it from? I'm gonna check. I didn't see it or anything, but if it's about Jersey, I'll check it right now. You right? Resend it to. Okay. I'll check my Instagram. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like I want to know before the finale, or before so we got to watch the finale, and then we got to watch the finale, which is the reunion. So at the finale, Louis says something really crazy, or either at the finale or at the reunion, he says something crazy about, yes, I was going after Marge or something like that. And but see, I don't know any of them left. There's a couple that I don't know anybody that's still on her side. Like, I see a couple in the comment sections that are like people I've never seen before. Like, I don't see any of her loyal people being loyal to her. Does anybody else? Because I don't. All right, Shay, I'll check it real quick. But so, I mean, I don't know. Like, were you always a Teresa fan, or like, were you guys always a Teresa fan, or like, what's up? You guys always, like, you and your sister Kim?
So I started off as a Teresa fan at first because I loved her family, like look at the cute little girls and stuff. But then it was actually season 1 was whenever I fell up with being a fan of hers, was whenever she went crazy. It was season 1, right? When she flipped the table.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, that's diabolical. And then I would try and give her a shot, give her a chance. And then I just always had this heaviness kind of always come over me, like this heaviness and anxiety whenever she was on TV. But it's like she was it just made me, I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of things that were like really kind of cold and calculated. That it just never really sat right with me. But like I said, like going into it, I was a fan at first, but then there were just so many things. But I mean, there are things about it, like till this day, that I still do like about her. I feel, honestly, I feel for her girls. I do feel like she's a great mother. She did a great job with her daughters, but I just have a bad feeling that she picks the wrong men.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's the wrong guy. Trust me. The sad part about it is she's not gonna have anybody left, and she's gonna have a lot of money. The fact that she has been stressed out this whole time. How is she in her love bubble? I don't get it. You know, Shay, for some reason,
I haven't heard much about the love bubble. Yeah, how about that love bubble lately? I haven't heard much about it.
Love bubble when you're saying you've been so stressed out this whole time that it just stressed you out so bad, worse than when you're stressed out about prison. Like, how are you happy? Like, how does this make you happy? It's not anybody's fault that he's obsessed with Vanessa. And you heard explain to me how this is not Marge's fault. Like, he is the one sending fake patients. Why aren't we talking about that? You're going to tell everybody at your house that Marge is talking to Vanessa, but you're not going to tell everybody about the fake patients. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, something is.
It's like, you need to tell everybody. I mean, they know now, but it's like, so nobody's going to, like, somebody needs to literally say to her, or like literally, I don't know, like, ask her to, like, why do you think, I don't know, how do you think he's not obsessed with Vanessa? Like, I don't understand why nobody's going to answer these questions. Like, these things are like, these are questions I have. Like, how is this Marge's fault? Like, nobody's going to say at the table at her house.
I still don't get it. I'm still trying to figure that part out.
This is not this big revelation. I'm sorry, and everybody still thinks there's one coming. This is it. The next revelation is Louis admitting that he did call Marge's son. Next, that's what Melissa's old nose says, but we'll say it next week.
Oh, yeah. I do. I'm looking forward to it, because I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. And what do you think? What do you think this whole little like reunion thing is going to be like? Do you think it's going to be like a burger, or if it's
Teresa's gonna think that Dolores is like not that Dolores is stupid and that Dolores is forgiving. Dolores doesn't know anything that Teresa's been doing. Dolores does know everything that Teresa's been doing behind everybody's back. She knows that they went after Marge's son. So Dolores also knows what they did to little Frankie. She's done with Teresa. I'm pretty sure of it. And I think she finds they watch the reunion back, when they do the reunion to watch the finale back, I think Dolores goes back and forth and she finds out the truth. And she's like, wait a minute, Teresa, you've been doing all this behind my, you actually wanted me to, and she also tried to put out that Dolores was a cheater, and she finds that out. So it's like,
oh boy,
that reunion is going to be, I don't know. They're going to talk about the finale, I guess, but I guess they're going to try to get through why they did that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be Rails, but the things that they fight about at Rails, it's like Jennifer, Aiden, and Danielle, they've already been at a summer party together. So they fight again. The thing of fighting at Rails is not the problem. It's what's being done and why they're fighting. Not the fact that they did fight. It's the fact that why are they fighting? So let's get to the bottom of it, Teresa. They're fighting. All of this fighting is because of you. It started because you brought out the stuff about John Fuda. You brought out the stuff about Danielle. You went and told Danielle, Danielle was like stealing from charities. So that's created her fighting with Jennifer Aiden, because you didn't want her to, rat you out for the season before, when you tried to get Marge in trouble for the Laura Lee stuff. Like, so this is all started when Marge started like not shutting up about Louis in the very first season he was here. So this whole entire time she's been going trying to get after Marge. She went and talked to Laura Lee to go after Marge. That didn't work. She's been trying to go after Marge the entire time. And we keep seeing proof of this. We know she had the lunch with Laura Lee. She's been promising Laura Lee this whole time that she can walk onto this season and confront Marge. About what? Because you're her friend and you fucked her over?
Absolutely nothing.
Like, that's crazy. Like, we didn't say anything, Laura Lee. Go away, you're like white single white female. Go away. Bravo doesn't want you, and Teresa can't give you a job. Like, what do you think? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're going to recast. Why would they recast? This whole place will catch fire. If they recast, they're not going to be able to find anybody. They just got to get rid of the problem. The two clowns is the class clowns. You don't punish the whole class for two clowns.
I have a feeling that they are going to, I don't think they're going to completely recast, but I think they're going to recast most. And I have a feeling that they like, I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like keep Danielle, keep Rachel, and then maybe like some wild twist, like bring in like Amanda from Summer House. Like,
listen, like there's
something crazy.
Other friends too. Like they have other people. Like Rachel has friends and family.
True, yeah.
I mean, and then maybe bring back. Look, if Kathy Wakili made up with Melissa, I would feel like maybe we could do two jerseys. We'll have the regular Housewives of New Jersey and just have like Danielle and Rachel and their families, and maybe Jen Fessler. I don't know. No, I don't know. And then just do the other jersey, make it like Jersey Legacy. Not Legacy. I hate that word. I don't know. Like the originals. I don't know. OGs, but not Teresa. Just have like Dolores, Kathy Wakili, Margaret, Melissa, and maybe throw in some other people, some newer people. I don't know, like older cast members. Not that we don't know. You know what I mean? But again, the whole cast together is fine without Teresa. And if you might have to get rid of Jenny, but then if you do that, you can also have Frank and Brittany come back. So maybe you don't even have to add other people right away.
Yeah.
Just have people try, have like
see Frank and Brittany.
Yeah, we can have more Frank and Brittany. Like we have time to fill to get rid of Teresa. That's the problem. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. That's my opinion. Let me see.
I know. So now we just have to stay tuned and see what happens. I'm just so curious. Like I want everything just to kind of speed up because I want to know.
Like what is happening? I need to know, guys. Like what is, you know what I mean? Like Andy's not going to tell us. I don't
want answers.
Why? That's the thing. Ever since all fresh faces sounds perfect to me, but why though? Why get fresh faces? We have Rachel's a fresh face, Danielle's a fresh face. We can get there. We can have Frank and Brittany come back because we have to have the husbands. We can't get rid of them. We're never going to recreate what we have. For some reason, listen, like if you have to go, let me know. I'm holding us it after an hour. Do you have anything going on?
No, girl, I'm good. I'm having fun.
Okay, good. Because I need you to I'm like, I feel like I'm like, you're like the judge. I'm trying to convince you, like that Teresa's guilty. I'm like laying out all this stuff. I'm like, listen, Kim, no, listen, this happened. I'm guilty. And then every time you're like, well, we'll see. I'm like, no, then this happened too. You know, I'm just serious. Like she keeps.
That's what it's all about, right? Whose side are you on?
See, we have new thrill. Hi, Krista. Thanks for being here. I love you.
I do agree. I do agree that I think that Teresa, the thrill is gone. It's gone.
But listen, why is the thrill? It's the evilness is gone. You mean we can have more thrill? Danielle's a wild person. She's funny, man. Danielle's funny. Rachel's funny. I love to see all that. You know what I mean? Everybody subscribe to my larger curve. She's in my intro, by the way. I did my intro finally. I don't know if anybody saw it, but larger in there. Yeah, I learned.
Oh, sweet. We're getting ready to do our intro in a little bit. Did I tell you one about my best friend? He's gonna help produce it. He's a Navy SEAL. He could do everything. I'm like, what can you not do? So he's gonna help produce our podcast for us. I'm super excited.
I just made mine on CapCut or whatever it's called. But it took me 3 years.
I'm still trying to figure all that out. I don't know how to do.
Listen, I have it down here. Like, do you see it? Can you see the backstage or no? Can you see it? No.
Oh no, I don't see it backstage.
No. Okay. I played it earlier, but let me see if it'll play real quick. Hold on. Wait, no, it won't do it. Wait, hold on. Maybe it will. No. I don't know how we won't work. Hold on. Menu. Okay. At the stage. You didn't watch. What did she go around? Did you watch it? From the beginning. Hold on. You know what? I'll do it later. Hold on. I want to start from the beginning. For some reason, I thought from the beginning.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, I love it. You make it show. Yay.
It says let's go, and I can't get it to start from the beginning for some reason when we're up here. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I had to do it as a video, a video clip in my present thing, whatever it's called, screen share. So it's like have it down as a video clip. I can't figure out how to get it in my brand part. So.
Oh, got it.
It's so cute, large, and I can't get to play from the beginning. I'm so mad. Maybe when I'm not on the screen anymore. But I also have an outro too. Where do you see that?
Oh, nice. Oh, yay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get them to like. I have to play them on here with live that way, but I don't know how to add other videos.
Oh no, I wonder how you do that.
I have it this way, but how do I add it to my other videos? That's what I mean. Like,
I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I have no idea.
But anyway, I can't get it over here.
Maybe there's a YouTube video for that.
I know. They're probably
I know, right?
But and larger. But I don't know. I just feel like Melissa's old nose. I see. All right. So the way that Melissa was talking about It Happens Live, I don't think she's going anywhere. She doesn't seem.
Yeah, she seemed really confident. I feel like she, Andy, and Joe felt really confident with all their answers. And did you notice? I don't know if it was just me, but Andy seemed really comfortable and relaxed and at ease with them there.
And and like, didn't he say that he doesn't want to deal? Somebody said he doesn't want to deal with Louis anymore. Like he doesn't want to talk to Louis. So it's like,
maybe
I don't think
so,
the way
because he
handling
seems so at ease. He seems so chill with them, like
Melissa seemed fine, right?
stress free.
And because this is the thing, without the show, Melissa and Joe are fine. They were fine with money before; they'll be fine after. This added to their life, but it wasn't their. He's still a millionaire, Like they're still very successful, and she's still very relevant.
Right.
So I don't think
definitely
recasting is just not a whole thing.
Right, and they'll be fine. And I think if they don't have the show any longer, there's so many more projects that they can do. Like, who knows? Like, maybe Joe may even get picked up to do like his own, like, maybe like a HG TV type of show. Like, there's so many things that can happen and for them. But I don't think they're going to go anywhere. And like I said, I love them on a show. Joe, and it's like, and especially when the guys are all together, I feel like when they're sitting there party, I'm not gonna lie, I used to sit there sometimes with my little glass of wine, and I'm like, look, I felt like I was there with them having fun. It's they're fun, they're energetic.
And wasn't it like there was like she said, it feels like there's no black cloud. Like when they're there, it's like my stomach hurts. Like watching the slumber party, I didn't even realize that that Jennifer Aiden and Danielle were there, so they weren't fighting. So it didn't even like. Nothing was negative about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere.
And everybody was getting along, and nobody realized that there was.
I know.
But if
it was so fun too.
Every time
oh my gosh,
somebody.
Yeah, that girl could throw a party. I wanted to be there, like those outfits. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and like the whole setup.
I love the.
It was my vibe. I loved it. Oh, it was so my vibe.
I'm obsessed with her daughter. That sounds. I loved her daughters are so cute.
I know her daughter. They're so cute. I'm like enjoy them like forever at that age.
When they were at first I thought they were the same baby. I would see her pictures and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't realize there's two of them because they look like twins. It was like I was like, oh my god, you have two of them, because like they were still like very little in the very beginning, and when I was like their faces still look the same, and I was like, oh my god, they're not. You have two of them. I was like Rachel, I love her. I love them. Oh my god, they're so adorable.
I know.
I'm not adorable. I'm not done with them. Like I'm not done watching them. They're like family. I'm not done with Danielle. Like
I know.
You're not going to get.
Definitely.
You're not going to get women like this. They're going to get trash.
I know, that's true. And I like seeing the progress too that the youngest. I like seeing the progress that the youngest one is making.
Well, exactly. Like Danielle
with her little surgery.
Yes. Oh, yeah. And she's doing so good.
She's making a lot of progress. Yeah, I'm like, that's a brave little girl. Because but I like the fact that they're touching on issues. Because like I don't have kids, but I have a niece. I think you've met my niece, my little Corla, my little niece. But it's like just seeing like seeing if she had some of these issues that she's dealt with growing up, and then then now she's like concerned for her daughters and having like some of the the health issues and things that she's dealing with. And then it was so cute then watching how she was on camera when she was doing when she was standing up and just holding her toy up.
I know. So I like row your boat, and I started singing row your boat.
I know, it was adorable.
I was happy. I didn't know that she was like that was causing her all these other delays, which I was like, now running around. So now
I didn't realize that too. A lot of things, can tie into the delays in development of children, and I thought that was really important to showcase that. So and then there's other things that Rachel's done before, like she's gone and she does like other volunteer projects and things that she starts up to help out with, and I really like that about her a lot. It's like she's not just a pretty face. She's like beyond that. It's
exactly. And that literally Lily's not even talking to his sister any longer. So it's like, where's I lost my screen.
He's not talking to his sister anymore.
No. So it's like how many family members they get rid of everybody. They like that's
Lord.
They're the
now that you say it, I haven't seen his sister at all.
Yes. The story is something about money or something.
It's about money. Gracious.
So he's a problem. So they don't have anybody. It's crazy. Shoot, I got my screens all messed up, guys. You can still see me, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's weird. Yep. That looks really weird. I can't fix it. Okay, I don't know what to do. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I just Shay, I saw the thing you sent me. I don't know what it is, but it's about Jersey. I'll play it real quick. See if you guys can hear this. Shay sent me a real. Okay, I don't know.
You guys, I have something so big on Margaret. You're not gonna believe.
Can you hear it?
You're not gonna believe. Everyone come to the house.
Wait, I'll just wait. Hold on. What I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can play it on here so you guys can see it. Hold on. It's too good. It is too good. In live video because it's not live. All right, hold on. Shay. Somebody's making fun of Teresa, but it's so freaking good. You guys got to see it. And don't tell me how unorganized I am, guys, because the live's basically we're at the end of it. So I don't want to hear people comments telling me, "Oh, you don't have anything ready. You don't have your stuff ready." Get over, like, shut up. And I try to be nice about it. I don't argue. I tell them I have ADHD. I got issues. Listen.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody.
I know, but I don't know. It's so much. It was like so many. All right, hold on. I got to screen share it. Hold on. God darn this stupid thing. What is this? Oh my God, this stupid AI on the side of my thing. Get lost. Whatever, man. All right, hold on. I'll just do it this way. Screen share. So funny looking. Okay. Can you guys see it? All right, you guys see it, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
You guys, I have something so big on Margaret. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe. Everyone come to my house. Matter of fact, I've been talking about this all season. It's going to blow your mind. I have a huge, huge secret. You got to come to my house. Everyone come to my house. I'm going to have my lawyer. He's going to tell you what Margaret Joseph done to me and Louie. I love Teresa and her family. I love them. Here's what happened. Margaret was talking to Louie's ex. He was talking to her. She gave him a Sabina. He didn't come to the Sabina. She refused it, but she was talking to her. That's confirmed. Did you guys hear what he said? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? She was talking to her. That's what she ruined my life because she was talking to her, even though I always talk to other people. She was talking to Louise ex, and she didn't do the Sabina, but she was thinking about doing the Sabina. I'm going to send the funeral flowers. That is going to get her. Wait till she gets those funeral flowers. You don't mess with Margaret.
Oh my God.
That's crazy to read. That's crazy.
So low.
Real big secret, Teresa. Thanks for inviting us here.
Oh my God, dude. That was so good, Shay.
Oh, that is too funny. Oh my gosh. But that's basically what happened. It was like dun dun dun.
Oh, here it goes. Oh my God, seriously, like that was so good. I love it. I'm on TikTok again. I got to how to they said I can go live, but I can't monetize until I give them my ID. And that's my fault because I won't go get my stupid ID. But anyway. So that was hilarious. Sabina. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about, Sabina. I'm like, what are you talking about? She does look like Drita. All right, guys. Well, anybody else? Anything else? Because I don't know. Nothing else really to say. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna what is it? It's already Wednesday. I'm sure some shit will happen this week. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like they already filmed the thing, so it's like I don't know. I guess they made a decision about Robin before they aired the finale or they aired the reunion.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, they made the decision about it before.
And that was easier to watch it. Like, knowing that they weren't going to be there any longer, Robin wasn't going to be there, it was easier for me to watch it because I couldn't stand the fact that, like, you know, she was going to ruin the show. Like, Robin ruined everything. And that's how I feel about Teresa. So, like, if I know she's fired, then I'll enjoy watching this better. You know? Because I know what she's done. So, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody make sure you follow Kim everywhere.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going, now that you say it, I haven't updated Twitter in like a minute. So I'm going to get more active on Twitter again. Yeah, thank you so much, though.
And everybody, everybody's.
Oh, thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, we love having you on here. I was
Yay,
like, we have
thank you so much.
glad to be in Jersey together, and then we have. I mean, do you watch OC? You watch OC, right? All your stuff. I saw your.
Yeah, I watch all of them.
Yes, all the stuff. So make sure
I watch all of them. And OC's actually, I'm really enjoying OC though. But
me too. And I didn't think I would.
I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. With her name is definitely giving off single white female vibes.
Yes,
right now.
Right? Oh my God. We should do a live on your thing. We should do OC on yours.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. I'm totally down for it.
And we can because listen, I know that you guys know a lot of people. I can tell me about OC. Like I tell you guys about Jersey. You know what I mean? Yeah,
because we I'm a little behind on we're a little behind because actually Danny Gossip Girl and I did Danielle and I we did the Real Housewives of OC the premiere, and I have been off track. I haven't been able to get back and do any updates. So yeah, let's do it. We could do OC for sure.
Wait till you see this shit with chat. You're gonna die. It's so fun. I didn't think I was gonna. I thought I was gonna think it was so toxic, but it's kind of funny. Like she's got the same dog as Shannon. It's so fucking weird. Kim, they have the same dog.
I know. I saw that.
The same trainer, and then she fought with the trainer about like it's so weird. She's so obsessed with being John Jansen's girlfriend, Shannon Bedour's girlfriend. So she's Shannon Bedour's ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. It's so weird. She's obsessed with. She wants to fight with Shannon so badly, and Shannon refuses. Shannon's fighting over about a fucking lawsuit. And she's like, 4 times a day. It's so weird. And he's worried about Shannon telling his business. Fucking, she's telling everybody to have sex 4 times a day.
Yeah. So they were on Carlos King. Was it Carlos King they were on the other day?
I don't know. No.
Who was? I want to say I think John Jansen and
Were they really?
John Jansen and and Alexis Lena. They were on. I think it was Carlos King they were on the other day.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna watch that before Friday.
I haven't listened to it, but I heard it I've heard I saw clips or whatever, but I hadn't listened to the whole episode. I'm pretty sure it was Carlos King that they were on. And
tell me what you're doing with TMZ, by the way, because that's awesome. I didn't even
they just rolled up into my inbox and they invited me on, so they want me to come once a month and give a little my take on, I guess, a little hot take on whatever news story and everything that they throw at me. So yeah, it's been very fun and exciting.
They found you through TikTok? That's what I was wondering. They found you through TikTok?
Yeah, from on TikTok, which really I almost overlooked the message because I'm really not that. I'm still trying to learn and figure out TikTok. So I was surprised that they found me, but they did. Awesome. So yeah, because I never really check my messages in that inbox either. So I just so happened to stumble across it.
That's the thing. My comment section, I'm not trying to. I don't want people I don't know. I just want to acknowledge people are there. So I don't know. People say don't look at the comments, but I don't want to ignore people in the comments. Because TikTok people are pretty mean. They're pretty mean to me too. But so all right, guys. Well, this was Jersey, and make sure you follow Kim everywhere. I'm everywhere. This is me.
Oh my gosh! And thank you all so much for having me. Thank you.
Welcome,
everybody.
And
you're welcome.
Make sure you follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff, please. And then follow Kim everywhere she's at. And then I'm gonna try to do my outro. So I guess I think I have to go down a little. I don't even know. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Oh wait, no, I can't end the stream. I got it right. All right. Hold on. Let me do my outro. Sorry. All right, guys. Let's try this.